Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video on my channel. So we're taking a look at the best tier number 1 meta deck currently in the game, Espeon EX. Now when this card dropped, everyone was saying, nah, it's not good, Umbreon EX is better, and this and that. Look at it now, it's in almost every tier list, taking the top number 1 spot as currently the best deck. Now we're playing this deck very strategically. 2 times Espeon EX, 2 times Sylveon EX, 1 times the normal Espeon to get rid of energy hungry decks and Oricorios, and 2 times EV back. So let's jump into Master Ball rank. Without further ado, let's see what this deck can actually show us in action. Now, I know everything's in German now. Don't worry, I got you guys. I'm gonna translate the Pokemon names. In case you're wondering, right? So the first opponent has been found, level 50, and we are starting second. Now this is actually pretty good. And we're actually running 2 Espeon EXs on our hand. Now you might be wondering why I'm playing the EV from the previous set. Now, I personally did some testing, right? I played a couple of times with the new EV and the old EV in this specific deck, right? I'm only talking about this deck. Now, I personally feel like the old EV is better in here, for me anyways, because a lot of times I don't really want to get another Pokemon, but rather I want to have the support card which I'm needing. Like, for example, at a specific time, a Sabrina or a Silver, right? Like those cards, sometimes I'm looking to get these instead of just another Pokemon, right? But again, it depends on your playstyle. You can play which one you would like. Ideally, you might play one of the old ones and one of the new ones and 2 EXs. Depends on your playstyle, right? But we're gonna go with this. Now, the opponent has given me a red card here and is running, and this Espeon is gonna be very helpful in this matchup, right? So we do have our second EV here. The opponent is not going to be able to attack for a couple of rounds at least, so we're actually safe. We are actually very safe. Another Pokeball here. Let's grab another Pokemon. Another EV, very nice. EVX is on our hand now too. And we're going to utilize the ability. So we already have everything on our hand we need pretty much, right? Another Espeon EX wouldn't be bad. Oh, Silver. Silver is going to be nice now. This one's going to be good. I'm actually pretty sure the opponent's running Lyra and Elima on his hand or in his deck, right? He probably has either one on his hand as well. So let's actually see. All right, Sylveon EX coming to the field now. Draw and support. Draw on 2 cards. Like so. Oh yes, now, okay, sure. We have Espeon EX. We're going to bring one to the active position. Boom. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to bring another Sylveon EX onto the field. Draw another 2 cards. This is going to be very helpful. Oh yes, the 4th and final EV is on our hand. All right, we're going to play this one. We're going to give the Giant Cape to our Espeon EX in the active position. And then we're going to disrupt the opponent's gameplay and give him a Silver. Now, the opponent, let's actually see what he's running. Oh yes, Elima. Okay, as I expected. Now, it does still have Lyra as well. That one's going to be nasty. But nevertheless, we're going to attack. 80 damage. And now his Snorlax is going to be able to heal up. Yeah. He's going to be able to heal up by 20. So we're not going to be able to defeat it this round. But at least he's not able to utilize Elima now to take it back to his hand. Or completely, right? Which is hopefully good for us if he doesn't draw it again the next turn. We do have Professor's Research. Oh, okay. He's going with Giant Cape, huh? Giant Cape on Snorlax. Interesting. Very interesting. 20 HP is being healed. Red card. This one's not going to be helpful this turn. But we're going to use Professor's Research. Another Pokeball, which we do not need anymore. And then we're going to go with the energy here. We are going to evolve our normal one. We're definitely going to bring this one onto the field. And then attack, doing another 80 damage this turn. Boom. Now he's left with 40. I'm pretty sure he's going to retreat it now using Lyra and then bring forth his Ho-Oh to then charge up his other Snorlax. That's going to be 100% the play of this turn. As I predicted it, Lyra, Ho-Oh is now in the active position. Ho-Oh is going to receive another energy. I'm actually wondering why he's playing Dark type instead of actually different colors, but it doesn't really matter anyways, right? He could probably play water, which would be better, and then utilize maybe some more healing from Irida, but it doesn't matter. All right, 80 damage being done. Espeon EX is now going to be able to do a lot of damage, but still not enough to defeat his Ho-Oh. We're going to be able to do 120 damage, which is still not enough. So what I'm going to do this turn, I'm actually going to heal up. All right, first of all, like this. I'm gonna remain in the active position with Espeon EX, right? We're going to heal up. Now, this is very strategically. You gotta know how to play with this deck. 20 damage heal, another 20 damage heal, right? So we're back to full health, right? The opponent's not going to be able to defeat us the next turn, and we are attacking now again once his Ho-Oh. Now, let me guess, he's either going to heal up his Ho-Oh and attack, or take it back and bring forth his Snorlax. Now, let's see. If he brings forth Snorlax, then my Espeon EX is maybe going to be able to defeat his Pokemon. Let's see. 100. All right, he healed. So that basically means he's going to remain in the active position. Pretty sure. Pretty sure he's going to remain there. Is he? Okay, 80 damage. All right, sure. Supplying his second Snorlax now with the much needed energy. Let's actually see. All right, Giant Cape. Okay, sure. Let's do this one. We're going to heal 30. And now we're going to retreat. Like so. Bring forth our normal Espeon. The normal Espeon is going to be able to defeat his Ho-Oh, right? Let's give this Giant Cape to the Sylveon EX. It may not even get to the field in time, but it doesn't really matter, right? We have one more card, and this is going to be our key card. If anyone has been watching attentively, you know my last card is going to be Sabrina. Now, it highly depends on what the opponent does now. If he plays another basic Pokemon, we're not going to be able to utilize Sabrina. If he doesn't, then we're going to be utilizing Sabrina, and we win the match in the next round. Either way, we're going to be able to play our Sylveon EX and attack the opponent's Snorlax the next turn. So either way, we're still going to be able to do a lot of damage. So let's see what the opponent's doing. He played Professor's Research. So another Pokeball, grabbing himself another basic Pokemon. Is he going to play it? No. GG. GG. Thank you, my boy. Thank you very much. Ranked, Master Ball rank, first match, Espeon EX, onto the win. All right, okay, he's gonna flip the coin because he fell asleep after his attack. All right, sure, we're just gonna keep it that. And now Sabrina is coming to the field. Energy onto Espeon, Sabrina. And the opponent now has no other choice. He literally lost. He might as well give up. Come on. He's gonna let me attack. The final blow. Boom. 80 damage and Snorlax EX is down. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, how you play the Espeon EX deck. Now, this deck is just a menace. A literal menace. Let's do a second round. You know me, we're always trying to do a best of 3 format, so winning 2 rounds out of 3 is always like the goal we're trying to reach in these showcase videos, right? So, let's see, we're playing against Anonymous, all right, sure, we're starting first. Okay, another Dark type, huh, interesting. The starting hand is looking good though. The starting hand is not looking bad. Snorlax again, right. This is interesting now. Most likely it's going to be the same deck as before, or very similar at least, right? EVEX, we do have the normal Espeon as well on our hand. Do you know what? Actually thinking, do I want to give him the red card now? Yeah, you know what? We're going to drop the red card. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to let the opponent have an easy time here. Right, and we're going to end our turn. Now, the good thing is we can evolve first. So what we're going to do next, Eevee comes out, uses the attack collect. All right, the opponent plays Pokeball, searching for one basic Pokemon. Sure. Let me guess, a second Snorlax? Oh, yes. Oh, the 2-star variant. Very nice. Looking good. Looking very good. And it ended this turn. Okay, sure. Silver. Oh, bro, this is perfect. I almost feel sorry for the opponent. And yeah, Zilima as well. Love it, love it, love it. Sorry, mate. Sorry about that. Sorry. We're gonna throw in that collect. Giant Cape, and now the opponent's literally stuck with his Snorlax in the active position because the next turn he's gonna get hit by an 80 damage attack. And he surrendered. GG. Second round victory, Master Ball rank. Let that soak in, guys. I don't even know why he surrendered. He probably was kind of pissed because I removed his key card, which he actually needed, and pretty much just probably rage quitted because the red card earlier, then now silver, he probably wasn't having none of it and thought, you know what, I'm just gonna rage quit. That is 2 games won in Master Ball rank with the infamous Espeon EX and Sylveon EX deck. Now, I can wholeheartedly recommend anyone trying this deck. It is definitely, in my opinion, also the best deck currently, or the most consistent deck. Let's rather say it like that, because in terms of damage output, it's not always about damage, of course, but in terms of damage output, it doesn't have the highest numbers. But nevertheless, this deck is, bro, one of the most prettiest decks we ever had in Pokemon TCG Pocket, right? But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Do let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about it. As always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.